So I just wanted to show you something I've been doing over the last few days. I copied another person who I'll show you here. Her name's Cookie79. People can choose sort of unusual names on this because you don't have to be a traditional banker, which is nice. So if I look at Cookie, I'll show you why I copied her. So I go to her profile, as usual, and you can see her stats here. Go to her stats. Now, all right, so last year she made 176%. Do you know how much 176% is compared to the 2% that you'd get from banks? But obviously that's a lot of risk. Okay, if you look at the year before, she lost 70.69%. It's obviously not as good. I followed her last year, actually, about 6 months ago. I was kind of copying this woman. And I noticed that when she loses, she stops the losses. She worked out a way not to lose big amounts. So I sort of started to trust her. I'm going to copy her. I've copied her already just with $100, the minimum I can copy her with. And I'm going to see how it goes. So in January, 2.59%. She lost 0.32% in February. March, 0.74. These aren't big amounts, you know, but that actually seems safer to me. If she's winning a little and losing a little, at least I know she's got it under control. She's controlling her risk. But I want to see what she does. A lot of people at the end of last year, there was a lot of uncertainty. And at the beginning of this year, because of the presidential election in the States, I know that influenced how people traded and how people did. So now that that's sort of settling, I just want to see what impact that makes, really. So I'm going to copy her, and I'll check back and see if she's doing okay. If she's not, I'll start copying someone else. Something else that I did, which I said kind of I didn't do anymore and I wouldn't do, is I bought something manually. Here you can see Ethereum. You remember in the other videos, everyone was buying Ethereum, and I was saying, what is that? What is that? I looked into it. It's one of those cryptocurrencies, a bit like Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency. This are digital blockchain currencies. And I'm having a go, all right? And so far, I bought just $50, opened at 62.8. It's now, you know, above that, it's at 77. So I've made $27 off $50, which is 55% at the moment. And there's been a few times where I've wanted to sort of sell, take the money, just, it's good, that's good. And I haven't. I'm just leaving it because I think that might go up in value. It only became available to trade at its IPO, initial public offering, recently. So it kind of started from zero, and now I don't know how high it's going to go. I'm going to leave it for a few weeks and just see what it does. Hopefully it'll go up in value. Today I did another one. I bought Bitcoin because look, if I go to Bitcoin and I look at the chart, look at this. I mean, so I maximize it and I'm looking at 1 day. I can set this to be 1 day or 1 week. So the 1 week view looks like this. That's incredible. It's just going up through the roof. I mean, look at it. In 2016 January, it was at what? Here, it was at $460. It's now at $1,491. Now that says something about, I don't know what that talks about really. I mean, I think it says something about how much people trust the normal currency systems at the moment, which isn't great. Or maybe it's in a bubble. Maybe it's overinflated. It's dipped below. Look, in March, it went back to 947, then it's going up again. So I'm just on board, bought that today, and I want to see if it goes up a bit more, and what I'll do is, if it goes up a certain amount more, I'll set my stop loss so that, at like $10 or something, so that even if I, you know, sell the trade automatically, if it drops $10, I'll still make profit. I'll see how I can work that out. But I did start trading manually, just on two. I actually did another Ethereum trade, which I lost money on. And I was like, no, why did I do this again? But I'm having a go with those two. And I'm going to look around to find other traders. So far, I've got the two traders. The one I copied, Trader 10. I've got Cookie79 here. Let's have a little bit more about her. If I go back to her stats, her risk scores are low. You see, her risk scores are low. She's got 490 copiers, between 100 and 300,000 copy assets under management. People trust her. 250 total trades in 3 years. She doesn't trade that frequently. Anyhow, let's see. I'll see what happens with her. So I've got Trader 10, Cookie79, and I've got my two manual trades. And we'll see what happens with this stuff.